This episode was brought to you thanks to the help of Otaku Noir. Otaku Noir is a Black-owned mystery box subscription service that fully curates each box with materials from creators of color. If you want to get your first box now, please go to their website at otakunoir.com and use our code UBGP to get 10% off your first order. Y'all, welcome to another episode of Unapologetically Black Gaming Podcast, the only podcast that's black all year round and not just in February. I'm your host, the infamous hood rat with the heart of gold himself, Cortez Washington, and I'm joined by a special guest, multiple guests at this time. Last week we had the coach on and the GM. Now we got the whole team, the HeatCheck team. We got BSmoove, Sawc, DTrick, Kai, and D on right now. How y'all doing? How y'all doing this morning, y'all?
Doing good, man. How about yourself?
Doing great,
good.
Another blessed morning. Grateful to be awake.
Definitely.
Yeah, definitely can't complain.
Yeah, nice. So, so happy to have y'all on. I always start the show off like this. What's your first game in memory? So, like, what's the first game you played that you was like, oh man, this is gonna be my hobby for the rest of my life? Not necessarily a career path just yet, but like the hobby side. So, we can start with DTrick and then just go around the horn.
So I don't know. I don't know if there was a certain game that I played and I was like, I want to do this for the rest of my life. But I know my earliest game in memory was just me and my boys playing the very first fight night on the PS2, and we some real competitive guys, so it got crazy sometimes. But I think that was my first real game in memory, and to get the competitive side really always obviously stuck with me. So that's what made me want to play more and get better.
Yeah. What about you, Sawc?
And first memory is, I know my first video game was, I used to play Counter-Strike a lot with my pops. But I would say like playing 007. I used to play 007 with my sisters, my brothers, with everybody. So yeah, it got real hectic. I didn't know that I was going to be playing games for a living at the time, but that's when I knew video games was fun, when everybody could play.
Yeah, nice, yeah. What about you, D?
I started out with like the Super Smash Bros and whatnot, and I was always playing that stuff like with my friends and family, and then I moved on to like the Call of Duties and stuff, and then once I picked up 2K, I honestly never put it down, and then I was
Nice. What about you, Kai?
Probably I started off playing NBA Street. Like it was with my uncles and my dad and stuff, my mom, and it was just like when I started playing that game, it was just like it got me away from a lot of things. So like it just took me out like that mental, and I never put it down after that.
That's what's up. And last but not least, BSmoove.
Yeah, so I played a lot of sports games when I was younger, and I got into Madden and NCAA, and then I used to play Madden against my brother and my father really all the time, and they would just they'd beat up on me, until I got better, and then I just got into more games as I grew up basically, and it just stuck with me ever since.
Yeah. Nice. Yeah. So it's a lot of wide variety. It seems like a lot of competitive stuff. And it seems like a lot of family time spent on the gaming, which is pretty dope. I always love hearing about that, man. So just I just want to get y'all origin story, like how y'all got into like the 2K competitive space and like just getting into esports realm as well. So I would love to hear like what really pushed you from doing it casually to going into the professional realm and taking it serious and being the professional players that you are now. So we can just go back around like we did before. So I would love to start with you, DTrick, and hear your story, man.
Yeah, I really don't think there was ever a time where I was just like, all right, let me lock in and and go for the 2K League. I don't think I ever sat down and really thought that. I just, you know, I started off playing rec, and then, from the rec, somebody I played with, they was like, man, you're pretty good. Like, you should join my prom team. And from then, I've just been signing up for leagues, and obviously, teams fall apart. You switch to different teams, and obviously during the whole time, I've been getting better. So the better I got, the more recognition I got, and I just always kept playing for the fun of it, and me just having fun and being good got me to where I'm at.
Yeah, nice. What about you, Saucy?
My origin story of going for the league. I started playing 2K like for real when I was in college. Like I always played like growing up. You know what I'm saying? I always played like growing up, and I was kind of like the best like player like in my hood kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? So like anytime somebody said it was good, my brother would call me like, "Hey, bro, I got somebody that you got to play, bro. He think he could beat you." You know what I'm saying? It was one of those like all the time, and it kind of went from that to just messing around online, playing park and stuff, and meeting some comp players. Shout out my guy Walking Bucket. He used to be in the league. But yeah, ended up meeting him just randomly playing park, and it kind of just went from there. Bucket and my guy Cass, he used to play for the Sixers too. He just gave me a call one day. It was just like, bro, I think you could really make it if you give your 100% and just really put your time and effort into it. And because I was pretty much gonna stop playing when he did give me that call, and I just prayed on it. Just talked to my folks, and a couple months later, I ended up getting drafted. So yeah, it's blessing in disguise.
Yeah, that's nice. That's nice, man. What about you, D?
When I started to take things serious was when I stopped playing casual after I'd say like 2K19. I just got tired of, I mean, that sounds crazy to say, but just like just being in a casual mindset and just like losing. I've always been competitive in almost everything I did. So once I found out that there was a way to take it next level, and just by turning it up a notch, and then I got introduced to the little like comp scene, but like the My Park version of it. And then just like within less than a year was once I really started playing like the whole 5v5 thing, and trying to get out there. And then that's what made me want to go for the league. When I met my guy Fana season, shout out to him also, you know what I'm saying, he was in the league. And once I seen him get drafted, and the smile that was on his face, and seeing how his family supported him, and how he had friends there that supported him, it just made me want to know what that felt like. And I just kept going for it until then. And then I mean, now we're here, so definitely a blessing in disguise, as Saucy said.
Yeah, that's dope. That's dope, man. What about you, Kai?
My origin story actually started when I was like really young, because like the scenery I was around, like it just wasn't good. Like, that's just me being honest. Gaming took me away from that. Like I wouldn't have to be in those situations I was then when I started playing the game. So when I started playing the game, it was just like an escape route, like an escape route from real life and stuff like that. And then 2K, I actually started taking like esports seriously this year, because previously I was only playing like with my friends and stuff, like playing tennis, stuff like that. And they were just like, yo, you're good. Like I've never played a league before this. They started putting me on. I'm like, okay, let's do this. Like, and it just like changed for me. Like ever since I learned about the 2K League like this year and stuff like that, I was just like, yeah, that's something I want to do.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, so you still fresh in it,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. And what about you, BSmoove?
Yeah, so I think it was 2K. Well, I started playing 2K in 2K14, and I didn't really play that much, just casually. And then 2K16 came around, and that's kind of when I started taking it serious, because I kind of already realized I was kind of good at the game. But then someone got me into Pro-Am, and I got into Pro-Am, and they had that 250K tournament, right? And once they had that, I was on a team that qualified for it. Unfortunately, I wasn't really able to play because I had to graduate that day, and graduation over,
Damn.
everything else, school over, whatever, But
Yeah.
yeah, so that happened. I think we would have won, but if I played, but it's all good too. But yeah, then 2K17 came out, and I was on one of like the top teams basically for like half the year, basically. We kind of ran like the PS4 or PS4, I think, PS4 side for most of the time. And that's around the time when after I graduated, they announced that they'd be coming out with a 2K League. So I was like, well, I guess I'll just go for this or try to go for it, because I'm already good at the game. And yeah, once they did that, they had the combine. And yeah, I kind of got lucky with my timing because I really wasn't thinking about nothing else than the league at that time since I just graduated. And when the league came out, it just was like, it just all came together basically because I was good at 2K, made it first year, and I just been in ever since.
Nice, man. Yeah, seems like a lot. Y'all got varied stories, but it does seem like, you had those outside factors that pushed you to like take it more serious, but then also that self-initiated drive too, to like, all right, I'm gonna step up and I'm definitely gonna like put my all into this and not just, fool around with it like I typically do, like you wanted to do that, especially with like how competitive it sounds like a lot of y'all all are very competitive too. So that's very dope to hear that you were like, okay, I'm gonna push myself to be the best and be one of the top tier players in the scene. And look how it turned out now, so that's really dope to hear. BSmoove, I would love to hear like your perspective of like, you being one of the longest tenured players on the team. Like how has the league changed over time since you jumped in, and what is it like now for you?
Yeah, so the league has kind of grown a lot ever since season 1, especially because they're trying to integrate international stuff now and like a lot of around the world type of content. I mean, they've been evolving ever since season 1. Season 2, I was on the team that like first drafted the first ever female in the 2K League. I mean, season 3, we had that whole remote COVID thing, and that was kind of like it was kind of a crazy time for that. It's just how smooth things went then. It was kind of impressive for the league. I mean, but from then to now, like, man, it's been a lot of things that I could go on. I'm not gonna lie, but the league they're just trying to transform still. I mean, they're still in their ascension. It's still early. I know it's 6 years in, but it's still early, especially to them. But yeah, just seeing like the growth from season 1 to now. I mean, season 1, I'm pretty sure we was in bowling jerseys. Now we got nice like real gear, like official gear, and there's a lot of good-looking team gear now. Season 1, we didn't have that. But yeah, just seeing all the jumps from different studios, like last year in Indiana. I never would think that we'd have a 2K League bubble either, which we've been in the past, which the Heat have been in the past 3 years. So it's just kind of crazy seeing some of the things that the league has integrated and just kind of done these past, this whole career, really.
Yeah. Nice, man. Yeah. It seems like once you get your footing under you, you can like progress more and build on it and build better. It seems like they started with some good foundational ideas and have built more on it and made it into this massive thing that has expanded to the international side. Now I know that Kai and D, y'all just were recently drafted, and congrats on that. And I was just wondering, like, what is like since being with the team for just this short amount of time, what are some differences that you've noticed since being on the team in comparison to just doing the program and stuff by yourself?
I'll go first. I mean, honestly, it's like I've played well because I went to a lot of like in-person events now and stuff like that ever since getting into this. But just the vibes with everybody, I mean, it's never really felt like how it has with these guys. You know what I'm saying? I knew when I got drafted to this team that I was gonna be in one of the best situations possible because like DTrick is a just very like outgoing character. You know what I'm saying? Great guy, like I'm around literally the best group that I ever probably could ask to be around. Sawc is won the Sportsmanship Award of the Year, and I mean, as everybody knows in esports, I mean, probably how hard it is to win that. I mean, you have to be a stand-up guy. That means you're shaking somebody's hand after every time it's a loss. You're, just helping people out in any way that you can, going out your way to do whatever it is that you can for them. Like, Saucy's probably one of the realest dudes I've ever met in this, and I've only known him for, I mean, maybe almost 2 months now, like personally known him now, at least, you know what I'm saying? And then there's Smoove, which Smoove's been a vet in the league for this is season 6 for him now. So, but he's like still one of the most stand-up dudes that I've met as well. And Kai's also, I mean, we're roommates and whatnot too. So, and we hit it off perfectly. So like right when I met them, the chemistry was there. You know what I'm saying? We went out to eat. We were instantly doing things as a team. Like nobody was shelled in. Like that's how I knew, like, okay, like I'm actually with, the people that I want to be around right now. Like this is where you'd want to be if you were getting into the league or something like that. Like, because and a lot of people aren't blessed to even be in a situation I'm in, let alone be on the team that I'm on and around the vibes that I'm around and just people that would give you the shirt off your back if you needed it. You know what I'm saying? So.
Nice. That's dope, man.
Yeah,
that's
definitely.
For my piece, probably the biggest difference is definitely the professionalism. Like you can tell the difference between being an amateur and a pro. Like the vibes are different. Like this is our job now, so it's like we have to take this 100% serious. There's no like games whatnot within. And then like even with all that, we still like have the time to like be ourselves. Like all our personalities just like we mix together well. We all can laugh together, and it's just good vibes whenever we're together. Like no matter what. So that's probably it. Definitely the professionalism.
Nice, man. Nice. Yeah, that's dope to hear that, like, that getting that new perspective and like you getting around people who are that positive influence, and I always thought it was always kind of a little bit of BS to people say like, oh, you're the people you surround yourself with. And now and I used to think that was like, some BS because like I always thought I was gonna be with my homies. But then once you start doing things, maneuvering differently and like moving through the world differently, you definitely surround yourself with people who are like-minded, and they definitely do boost you up and put you in a space to like change your mindset and be focused on like your the ultimate goal that you're focusing on, and it makes you see the world differently, which is pretty dope. So I'm glad to hear that y'all like are surrounded with some good people.
Yeah, definitely, man. I like I said, I wouldn't dare complain about where I am. I'm more than thankful, more than happy to be around these guys, and they definitely they're like I want to give them too much credit, but like almost like the big bros almost, you know what I'm saying? So
yeah, that's dope. So DTrick and Sawc, what is it like for y'all to be like kind of vets in the league now, but also like kind of taking the new players under your wing and trying to mentor them, but also like kind of like adapt and evolve and update your game and like putting yourself up in a position to be one of the best players still while also mentoring these folks? What are some challenges that you have with that, or like what are some dope things that you've seen that you came across with that?
Yeah, I'll go first. It's definitely a night and day from last year being the rookie and having to listen to everybody and even there being times where like you say things and it's not fully respected because you're a rookie, to going again in my second year and man, for one thing I really love about Kai and D, like you could really talk to them and explain things to them very easily. It's never really no, but I thought I was going to do this, or I don't really like that, we should do this. It's every time you speak to them, it's okay, I see what you mean, I'll try it. Like, I got you every time. And for me, that's a big difference from last year because I feel like there's times where I couldn't really talk to some people on the team. And, going from that to this year, it's really night and day. So I think that's just the biggest thing. That's the biggest difference, really. From going to my rookie year to this year is just, being able to talk to people and it be respected.
Nice.
From my perspective, it's like when I first got into the league, I was a 6-man, right? So they only got 5 players now, so we all play. But my first year, I was the actual 6-man. So I came in like not playing. Like I could count on my hand how many times I practiced. Like me picking up a controller in practice and actually playing 2K. Like I used to go to practice and just play Call of Duty because I would just sit there and be bored. I was on Smooth's team too. Me and Smooth were teammates, and I was over there falling asleep in practice. Like, be honest, over there falling asleep, snoring and stuff. So like I went from that. Literally, I used to sit by him and just laugh. And like after a certain point, I'm like, yeah, bro, I'm just too tired of watching you. But so I go from not playing to like being the starting center, and like every time no matter where I look in the league, like the center's got to be a leader. So I go from having literally no say to like all eyes are on me. So I'm still learning. I'm still learning how to be a leader. I'm very vocal, so it's like it doesn't come off like I don't know how to be one, but like I said, like I go from not playing to being the guy in the middle of the court at all times. So I'm just grateful that I got great teammates around. Like you said, like that listen to me. I listen to them. Got a great coach. Got great staff. Like I'm just blessed to be in a situation to where I could be myself and I could pick them up, and I know that they could pick me up when it's time.
Yeah, nice, man. Yeah. That it sounded like you was kind of like redshirted, like how they do in college. You was there just watching, like you, but then also like you weren't even doing the practicing, so it's just like you just sitting on your hands. But it's interesting to hear that. So now you, when you got a chance to get in, it sounded like you was like, oh yeah, I'm ready now. Like I've been sitting around for
I
long.
was on my gray shirt year, my injury gray shirt, just chilling, waiting.
Yeah.
Had the boot on all year with the crutches. I'm locked in there.
yeah, that's dope, man. So with the new season, I mean, right now we're recording this, and the new season and stuff getting ready to start next week with the 3-on-3. What are some of the expectations y'all having for the next season coming up, for this new season coming up? And what are some outcomes? I mean, besides obviously winning the ship, the championship, but like what are some outcomes you're expecting from this season coming up? And anybody can start with this.
I'll just start. My biggest thing is like we didn't win no bread last year in 3v3, so my expectation is like I'm at least coming up plus $1 in this game mode. Like I'm getting some sort of coin out of this. We're not gonna go empty-handed again. I think we're gonna surprise a lot of people on how good like our team is in 3v3. Drafting Kai, like everybody knows he's the dominant scorer, but it's the question mark on like what are we gonna do? The other two people on the court. So I think we're gonna surprise a lot of people, and I think we just gonna make some noise.
Nice.
Probably speaking on what Ken said, I had to go after he said dominant scorer. He got me smiling at my screen and stuff. But yeah, definitely just making some noise, like in the 3v3 scene, 5v5 scene, whatever it is. Like I want to win everything, like whether it's one tourney or the next. Like I want to win every single thing. And what Ken told me at the beginning, he was like, I'm gonna put more money in your pockets than I made last season. Like I think about that every single time I pulled up, literally. I'll be like, dang, like that's really like supportive, like I'm not expecting stuff like that out of people. So yeah, just making it somewhere through the season, definitely.
I'd say we all got obviously we all got our own little stories, and I love that we've all like sat back and really talked to each other about this, so we all know what we all basically know what we're fighting for, you know what I'm saying? So once I hit that court with them, it's just like a totally different, like, I don't even look at it the same as if how when I used to hit the court and thinking like, okay, now I want to get in the league, but now I'm here type thing. Like, it's like, I just look at it totally different because I know they're fighting for my family and I'm fighting for theirs now, you know what I'm saying? So I have a next level like motivation to just really do the best as I can and just try and, you know, really lock in with everything. And obviously the outcome is that we want to win the championship and, well, multiple championships, honestly. I mean, we want to win everything, like Kai said, you know what I'm saying? That's everybody's goal, you know? I just want to be able to stay bonded together with my guys, like throughout, you know, like whatever it is, you know, like win or loss, like however it goes, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just want to like really remain cord and stay together because, like I said, like I've never been around no group of guys like that, and I just know that I know personally, even though I haven't even been on other teams, I just know that no other team is like this. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's the organization, whether it's, you know, to the coach, to the players, whatever. You know, I just know that you don't get these vibes everywhere else, and it's just, you know, that's how I look at it. But definitely, we're gonna surprise a lot of people, and I definitely would say both modes. And I'm just really looking forward to our season starting. I can't wait. Well, we got like 5 days now, something like that. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I'm definitely ecstatic. Can't wait for that to start. Just ready to get to work with my guys, man. And like I said, definitely the outcome would be everybody wants to win a championship, but I just, you know, to still stay bonded with my guys throughout wins and losses, you know.
Yeah, nice, man. It's beautiful to hear, man. It's beautiful to hear. Right. Just to kind of pivot away from 2K specifically, what's some games y'all playing right now that aren't 2K, and what's some games you looking forward to that's coming out within the next year or so?
I'll go first on that. Games I play right now, I haven't really been playing much, like, because I just wanted to obviously focus on my season and be the best that I can be, but I will hop on that Warzone every now and then, you know what I'm saying? And if not Warzone, I had like a whole bunch of PC games I used to play. Like, I was big on like story mode games. I'll hop on like a Resident Evil. I've played like almost every Resident Evil. I like things where I have to, you know, like, it gives me like a little bit of a challenge. So every time I play something, I play it on the hardest difficulty. Or like the Last of Us, those that just, well, not just came out, but the one that just recently passed and just came through. I played that and beat that, and like I'm big on story mode games whenever I got a lot of free time. You know what I'm saying? So that's definitely what I do.
Yeah, nice. That's what's up.
Mm-hmm. I go next. You know, I'm not gonna lie, man. Madden and 2K kind of go together. You know, if you playing 2K, you know, most of the time you probably on Madden going crazy too. So I've been playing a little bit of Madden, but Rainbow Six Siege. That's a game that I play a lot. Like, it's really like one of the most unique first-person shooters I've ever played, and you know, I love that game. I play it all the time, so I'd probably say that'd be it. And a game that I'm looking forward to is the new Skate. I think they're just calling it Skate. It's not Skate 4, but I think they're just calling it Skate. And yeah, I can't wait for that to come out.
That's what's up. Yeah, nice. Yeah. They've been working on that Skate for like 10 years or something like that.
They've been working on that for a little minute.
Yeah.
Yeah, they said it's free too. That's the favorite part about it. They said it's free, and also, you know, kind of like Fortnite, it's free to play, but the only thing they'll charge you for is, you know, cosmetic items and stuff. And for me, that's fine. That's beautiful.
Yeah, that is. That's nice. That's a nice way to approach a skating game too.
Mm-hmm. I only be playing Warzone. I seen the new Harry Potter came out. I'm a big Harry Potter fan, but like B said, been locked in. So I'm not trying to. I have the game, but I ain't trying to download it because I know if I download it, I'm gonna mess up my sleep schedule even more. So I'm trying to just stay afloat until then. But yeah, I just be playing Warzone with the homies. For Warzone, they be trying to play Search and Destroy all the time. That game was so boring to me. But I'll play it. You know, if that's the vibes we on. Yeah, anything just where it's like 4 or more people, I try to play just so we all included.
Yeah.
Definitely, probably. I'm big on like battle royales, so like Warzone, Apex, stuff like that. And then anime games like Naruto, Demon Slayer, stuff like that. Like, I can't wait for most anime games that's gonna come out this year. Like, that's probably it.
Yeah. Did you have you played the One Piece Odyssey yet?
No, not yet. I gotta play that too.
Okay. Yeah, I haven't. I'm not a big turn-based fan, but it
Mhm.
did look it do look amazing though. It looked
Yeah, I
really
seen it.
dope.
I was like, yeah, definitely gotta
Yeah.
play that.
Yeah. Nice.
I don't really play that many games other than 2K right now because I'm just locked in on 2K. Or if I do play something, it's probably like with my friends and it's probably 2K. So, but the other games I've been playing recently, maybe before this, have been Valorant. So I play on PC a little bit. So I got that like
Mm-hmm.
last year. Definitely a good purchase. Not gonna lie, PC gaming is definitely different and a lot more fun than console in my opinion. I definitely gotta try that Hogwarts though, and what DTrick said about Skate. That sounds like a fun game. I've been waiting for that game forever too. I can't lie, but yeah, probably like Skate. I don't even know what other games are coming out to be honest, but yeah.
Yeah. That's the best way to approach it. It's just not having any expectations, and then something catch your eye, and you be like, "Oh, I gotta get that," because I'll be too locked in with everything, and then I just get disappointed if something like it's like half-ass or just like mediocre. So, but we getting close to the end of the episode, y'all. So this is the time where I let the guests give off some words of advice or positive affirmations for the listeners. So this is the moment I take a step back, and y'all each can give off some words of affirmation, some words of wisdom, or like a t-shirt quote or whatever however you want to frame it. Just something to give off something positive to the listeners for the week. So let me take a step back. I'll let y'all step up and do what y'all do.
Yeah, I'll start off. I'll just say nowadays, especially for people coming up, kids growing up, coming up out of high school, whatnot, stay in school, obviously, but you don't really need college nowadays to make it in this world. There's so much stuff to do with Twitch, content creating, streaming. I mean, you got us becoming pro gamers. It's just a lot of avenues, especially in this like internet technology world we're in now. That you can really make it, if you just put your mind to it, you can control what you do. Like, you can do it. Like, we're able to do this, so can you if you just put your mind to it.
I'll go. I would just say, like, obviously the younger people that are coming up, and from like what he said, I just would say that just remain composed. If you have a goal, keep chasing it, because one day, if it may not be today, it might not be tomorrow, it might not be the next day, but I know eventually one day, the more work that you put in, you can't get no worse at what you do. So definitely keep at it, stay consistent, remain composed, try and perfect your craft, and become something great one day, regardless of whether if that's gaming or going, if you want to be, like he said, go the school route, college, whatever it is, like just put your time into it. Sit back and analyze everything and just really lock in and take time and, perfect your craft and be something great one day. That's really all I got to say.
Definitely like just believe in yourself. Like always like be confident. Like project yourself as that guy or that girl, like, because if you project yourself as that, then you will act as that. So like say you're trying to get your dream job, act like you already have your dream job, like just little things like that. Pursue your dreams. Like if you see something that you really want to do and you really like to do, then do it. Don't just like hold back on it because of peer pressure or anything like that. Like do whatever you want to do. That's probably it.
I would just say, yeah, definitely do what you're supposed to do. Do what you're supposed to do before you do what you want to do. Got to stay faithful to your craft. Can't cheat the grind. Everybody always say like they want to do this, do that, but they're not really putting in the work. So when you go to sleep at night and you think about what you did that day, like, did you really put in the time and effort? If not, like, you just, you know what you got to do the next day. So you just can't cheat the grind. You got to stay faithful to your craft and want more for yourself, but also for, for the people around you. When times get tough, you can always, look around you and, you can look around you and just know that who you doing it for, what you doing it for. Just never forget your roots. And just stay faithful to your craft.
Let me say this real quick before DTrick go too. I say also just like be confident in this world too. That's another thing. Another big thing in this world is confidence, because in the words of Saucy, like, and this is what DTrick taught me, that Saucy taught him too. The worst somebody could tell you is no. You know what I'm saying? And then you get the no and you just keep it pushing. That's what it is. So definitely be confident in this world and everything that you're doing.
Yeah, definitely that for sure. You definitely stole what I was about to say,
My
but
fault.
yeah, nah. Yeah, just kind of like what everybody said. For be confident in yourself. Stay grounded. One of the things that my pops always tell me every time he talks to me, is humble yourself. Humble yourself. Don't think you're better than nobody. Just put your work in, do what you got to do, and you live with the results. But yeah, humble yourself is definitely one of the phrases that stuck with me my whole life. And yeah, another one is never let nobody knock you off your pivot. Like, do what you got to do for you, for the things that you want, and for the people that you love. You got to do it. You got to do what you got to do. So never let nobody take away your happiness or knock you off your grind.
Beautiful, man. Just all beautiful words. Hopefully somebody takes something positive from this. Obviously gonna take something positive from this, but hopefully they take it all in and write it all down and put it on a board and look at it every morning when they wake up. Where can the people find y'all on the socials, and what can people expect from y'all, from your content, like if they ever tune into your content or anything like that?
Me, I'd say I definitely stream on Twitch a lot. Twitch.tv/I'm4D. Um, my content, I mean, you can always just expect me to be my real raw self, very authentic. Great vibes, many laughs. You know what I'm saying? I'm always joking about something too, so definitely not really a comedian or nothing like that, but I'm always throwing like a little joke, little jab or something like that, just to give people something to laugh at. Nothing too crazy though, but also my Twitter, 392D, as well, and that's just where we'll be reposting all the things about basically pretty much the Heat. Because ever since I've been in the league, I haven't really made many tweets and stuff like that about myself. I've just been really locked in, focusing on the league and whatnot, and just retweeting our content as a team, as a whole. So that's pretty much just those two things are really most important to me.
Um, I mean,
Nice.
my Twitter is just OG Sauce, SAWC for Sauce. So it's my Twitch, OG Sauce. I don't have many followers on Twitch. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I ain't famous how Kai and D are on Twitch. But if y'all do tap in, you know what I'm saying. I run every game with the homies. Um, it's it's like a family vibe. It's gonna be like you in the backyard with us chilling. It's pretty much how we play. Everything's just nothing but jokes, nothing but we have our friends that we clown on more than others. So if you tap in, you gonna see you gonna be a part of that too, part of that clowning. But yeah, nothing but family vibes. When you tap in with me, um, yeah, that's pretty much it.
Definitely Twitch, because like speaking on what D said, partner streamer and stuff like that. Not to flex a check mark or anything, but I got a check mark. But like,
No, flex
but
that
yeah,
check mark, man. You work
want me
hard for
to.
that.
But yeah, I'm a goofy person, so like probably will make you laugh a lot. Like D gonna say he not a comedian, but he really be trying to be a comedian sometimes, and I don't
Hey,
know. He be like,
just keep my name out of this though,
yeah,
brother.
fake
This
comedian.
is
My
your,
fault, my
this
fault, my
your
fault, my
answer,
fault, my
yeah.
fault.
And if we speaking on
But
check
yeah,
marks, I
yeah.
also have a check mark as well. I ain't never.
Oh, so you see?
Yeah,
Oh,
no,
okay,
my
okay.
fault.
I
But
see.
go ahead. He
Okay,
could go.
okay.
Yeah.
My fault, my fault.
Yeah.
Getting
But yeah,
crazy.
yeah. But my Twitch is Hoodie Kai, HOODIEKY. I just be chilling for real. Like I'm a funny person. I feel like I'm a funny person. I like making people laugh. Like I enjoy doing that. So yeah. And then my Twitter is Kyno Hoodie, KYNO Hoodie. Most of the tweets you probably see is gonna be about the league or something to 2K, whether I'm at a 2K or whatever. Uh, But sometimes I drop bangers. Like I'll drop a banger every now and then. You feel me? Like, and then my Instagram is same Hoodie Kai, HOODIEKY. That's just where I post like myself and stuff like that. Yeah, but that's all.
You
Smooth
can
Killer,
follow
where you
me
at?
at BSmoove on all socials. I need to up my content to be honest, but I mean, there will be some point in the year probably where I'll get a highlight that'll just be talked about in the league. So you'll see that from my socials probably. But yeah, definitely need to up my content game, which I'm sure these guys will get me on. So yeah, they'll get me right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, pretty much the same. I definitely got to be more active on socials, but my Twitter is DTrick with 2 underscores, and yeah, that's pretty much the only thing I can shout out.
Nice, man. Nice. Thank y'all again so much for being on the show. Really appreciate it. Make sure y'all tune into all the HeatCheck games. And I'm gonna speak this into existence. The 2023 champions of everything. So
There it is. Oh, there it is.
yeah,
Like what I'm hearing, man.
yeah,
See, I love that. I love that right there. Like that just made me smile at my screen, man, because it's just true. Like,
yeah. Yeah, you just got to speak it into
There
existence,
it
so yeah, champions.
is.
Yeah,
The infamous hood rat. I like that. I like that man right
yeah.
there.
Hood rat with the heart of gold. I'm still a hood rat. But I love giving back to the community. But if you want to find us, we are UBG Pod on Instagram, on Twitter, on TikTok, on Twitch a little bit. I don't do too much on Twitch. I gotta up that myself. So, but thank y'all so much for listening to the episode. And as always, be happy, drink some water, and keep gaming.